Hello, I'm Catherine Poole, also known as the Queen of Color. And this is the video prelude to my entry that can be found at queenofcolor.com. For the last couple weeks, I've been profiling the color of kitchens. I have already worked through the 1950s and the 1960s. And this week, as you can tell, I'm wearing my orange and my browns and all my little earth tone colors in honor of the 70s. I'll focus on the whole aspect of what was happening to women in society and how the color of kitchens reflected or influenced the role of women in society. It's really kind of a fascinating and a fun study if you start looking at all of the correlations that it's kind of amazing to see what those colors mean and how that relates to what was going on with women at that time. So we had the whole aspect of the 1960s with the women's liberation movement and everything that kind of went with the turbulence of the 60s. And then we start moving into the healing, really, of the 70s, believe it or not. But also women finally defining their role and trying to maintain, or even maybe not even maintain, trying to get a balance between education, work, family, equal pay for equal work. But, just kind of that shift, marching forward from all of the chaos of the 60s. And so you find that in the palette, because the palettes are very earth tone and grounding, because everybody was all up in the air in the 60s with all those bright colors and the psychedelic and the opposing complementary colors. And then towards the end of the 60s and into the 70s, we started getting into the avocado greens and the harvest golds. And, I should just walk you through this house because it's like a 70s retro. So, and not on purpose. So, anyway. Have a great week. Check out queenofcolor.com, and the whole aspect of all those familiar colors that I'm sure everybody is probably still dealing with. You have a lot of used appliances out there still with that harvest gold and the avocado green. So they seem to last longer than the neutrals. I don't know why. So anyway, have a good week, and thank you so much for watching. And of course, next week, we get into the 80s, and I don't know how many of you out there remember the country blues, and I think geese was the motif, little country geese. That's what I remember. But I'm from Indiana, so it might be different elsewhere. See you next week. Thank you so much.